In our daily lives, we place an immense amount of trust in the systems that provide for us. When we walk through the aisles of a grocery store, there's a foundational assumption at play that the food available for our families has already been carefully screened for safety. We trust in the labels, the packaging, and the regulatory bodies that oversee our food supply. It's a trust that allows us to shop with peace of mind, believing that what we bring into our homes is wholesome and nourishing. But in recent years, as our world has become more connected and information more accessible, an important question has started to receive increasing attention, quietly bubbling up from the conversations of scientists and health advocates into the public consciousness. Why are certain food additives, ingredients found in many common American products, allowed in the United States while the very same substances are restricted or even outright banned in parts of Europe and other nations? This question is no longer confined to academic journals. It has become a major topic of discussion among nutrition researchers, consumer advocates, public health experts, and increasingly, concerned parents and individuals seeking to make more informed choices about their health. Now, it's crucial to state that this issue does not mean that all American food is unsafe. The United States has its own robust systems for food safety. But the discrepancy does highlight fundamental differences in how various countries approach food regulation, risk assessment, and the core philosophy of consumer protection. It opens a window into a complex world of science, policy, and commerce. Some ingredients that appear regularly in processed foods in the United States, from breads and pastries to sodas and snacks, have faced stricter limitations or have been phased out entirely by the European Union. For example, let's consider certain artificial food dyes. Synthetic colorants like Red 40, Yellow 5, and Yellow 6 are used widely in the US to enhance the visual appeal of candy, beverages, cereals, and snack foods, making them more vibrant and attractive to consumers. In several European countries, however, their use is restricted. This caution stems from a body of research, including influential studies that raised concerns about potential links between the consumption of these dyes and adverse behavioral effects in some children, such as hyperactivity. While the scientific community continues to debate the strength of this link, European regulators took a proactive stance. As a result, products sold in Europe that contain these specific dyes must carry a warning label. This has led many manufacturers to voluntarily reformulate their products for the European market, often using alternative natural colorings derived from sources like beets, paprika, and turmeric to achieve the desired hues. Another example involves certain preservatives used to extend the shelf life of processed foods. One such ingredient is potassium bromate, an additive sometimes used in the United States to strengthen dough, allowing it to rise higher and giving finished bread products a more appealing white color. These preservatives are undeniably effective. They help prevent spoilage from mold and bacteria, reduce food waste, and allow products to remain stable during cross-country transportation and long-term storage, which is essential for our modern, globalized food chain. However, some researchers have examined whether long-term exposure to certain additives may have unintended health effects. In the case of potassium bromate, some studies have raised concerns about its potential risks, leading international health organizations to voice caution. Consequently, it is banned from use in food in the European Union, Canada, and many other countries. Different countries observe the same body of scientific evidence, yet they respond to these questions in different ways. This divergence is rooted in their regulatory philosophies. European regulators, through the European Food Safety Authority, or EFSA, tend to apply what is known as the precautionary principle. This principle essentially states that when an activity or substance raises potential threats of harm to human health or the environment, precautionary measures should be taken even if some cause and effect relationships are not fully established scientifically. The burden of proof is often placed on the manufacturer to demonstrate a high degree of safety before an ingredient is approved for wide use. In contrast, regulatory agencies in the United States, like the Food and Drug Administration, often operate on a different standard. An ingredient may be considered generally recognized as safe, or GRAS. This designation can sometimes mean that if there is a history of consumption without apparent harm, or if scientific consensus deems it safe, it can be used. The burden of proof can then shift, requiring regulators to demonstrate clear evidence of harm before a substance is restricted or banned. This fundamental difference in regulatory philosophy, precaution versus demonstrated risk, is a key reason why the same global food company might sell two versions of the same product, with different ingredient lists for different regions. It's not an accident, it's a direct reflection of these divergent approaches to public health and safety. Artificial sweeteners have also been a subject of intense discussion and research within the field of nutrition for decades. These substances, such as aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin, are chemically engineered to provide an intensely sweet taste without the calories associated with sugar. This has made them a seemingly ideal solution for a health-conscious public looking to manage weight and reduce sugar intake. As a result, they have become ubiquitous. They are used in a vast array of products, from diet beverages and sugar-free snacks, to yogurts, chewing gum, and many other processed foods marketed as light or zero sugar. While these products can be a useful tool for individuals, particularly those with diabetes, who need to carefully manage their sugar intake, some researchers have begun to explore the broader, long-term impacts. Questions have been raised about whether the frequent consumption of intensely sweet, non-caloric substances may influence our appetite, our metabolic responses, or the delicate balance of our gut bacteria, the microbiome that plays a crucial role in our overall health. The research in this area is complex and ongoing. Different sweeteners have different chemical structures and may interact with the body in unique ways. Scientists continue to conduct rigorous studies to better understand the long-term effects of these ingredients on human health, and regulatory bodies worldwide continue to review the evidence as it emerges. Beyond specific ingredients, another topic receiving significant attention in recent years involves the very nature of modern food production, the degree of processing our food undergoes before it reaches our plates. Many of the convenience foods that fill our pantries are categorized by nutrition scientists as ultra-processed foods. This doesn't just mean they're packaged. It means they are industrial formulations, containing multiple additives designed to improve texture, enhance flavor, and maximize shelf life. These foods often include a long list of ingredients you wouldn't find in a typical home kitchen. Stabilizers to maintain consistency, emulsifiers to bind oil and water, artificial flavor enhancers to create hyper-palatable tastes, and other compounds that make the final product durable and intensely appealing. While each of these additives is individually evaluated for safety by regulatory agencies, a new frontier of research has begun exploring a more holistic question. What are the cumulative effects of consuming multiple additives combined in a diet heavy with ultra-processed foods over the course of a lifetime? This is a complex puzzle, as it involves the interaction of dozens of compounds within the intricate system of the human body. Scientists are continuing to investigate these critical questions through large-scale nutrition studies and long-term population research, seeking to understand the subtle but potentially significant ways our modern food environment shapes our health. For consumers navigating this complex landscape, the most important takeaway is not to be driven by fear, but to be empowered by awareness. This knowledge is not meant to cause anxiety, but to foster a spirit of mindful stewardship over our bodies and our family's well-being. One of the most powerful tools we have is the simple act of learning to read ingredient labels. This practice can provide helpful insight into how our foods are formulated. A shorter ingredient list with names of foods you recognize is often a good sign. Choosing whole foods as the foundation of our diet is a powerful strategy. Focusing on fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and other minimally processed ingredients can naturally and significantly reduce our exposure to a large number of additives. These are the foods that have nourished humanity for generations. In our busy modern lives, convenience is often a necessity. Many nutrition experts recommend a balanced approach, enjoying convenience foods in moderation while prioritizing fresh, nutrient-dense, and home-prepared meals whenever possible. It's about finding a sustainable rhythm that works for your family. It is also important to recognize that food science is not static. It continues to evolve. What we know today is more than we knew yesterday, and less than we will know tomorrow. This ongoing process of discovery is a sign of a healthy and functioning scientific community. Researchers who dedicate their lives to this work, conscientious regulators who weigh evidence, and responsible manufacturers who innovate and reformulate all play vital roles in the collective effort to improve food quality and safety for everyone. The public's growing interest in nutrition has been a powerful catalyst for change. This increased awareness has led to greater demands for transparency from food companies and has spurred more research into how our modern diets affect our long-term health. Your curiosity and your choices matter. For individuals and families seeking to live a balanced, healthful lifestyle, the ultimate goal is not an unattainable standard of perfection. We live in an imperfect world, and striving for flawlessness can lead to stress and frustration. Instead, the goal is informed choices. It is the wisdom to discern, the grace to be flexible, and the commitment to nourish our bodies as best we can. By understanding how our food ingredients are used, asking thoughtful questions about nutrition, and prioritizing whole, nourishing foods as the cornerstone of our diet, we can take meaningful steps to support our long-term health and well-being, honoring the bodies we have been given. We want to extend our deepest gratitude to you for joining us on this journey today. Thank you for your time, your attention, and for opening your heart to the message we've shared. If this exploration of faith and truth spoke to you, or perhaps challenged you to see things in a new light, we invite you to become part of our growing community. Please take a moment to like this video. Your simple click helps this message of hope reach more searching souls. Consider sharing it with someone you know, a friend, a family member, anyone who might need to hear this encouragement. And to continue this journey with us, please subscribe to our channel for more truth-filled, spirit-led content. Every subscription is a commitment to walking this path together. United in purpose, we can truly be a voice for the voiceless, a radiant light in the encroaching darkness, and a tangible force for good in a world that is so often broken. May God's grace and peace be upon you. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.